Hey you guys, this is the Guided Hierophant. So, this pick a card reading is going to be messages from your higher self. So, with the big bad Mercury retrograde, I just wanted to give you guys some guidance through this confusion. Just whatever messages your higher self has to tell you. That's what this reading is about. And I actually picked a song for each reading. So that's what we have here with the little number cards. There's a song that I picked for each reading that I thought was perfect for each situation. A song I would listen to if I was dealing with something like this, and something to get you through it, while you're dealing with it. So if the piles resonate with you, the song will definitely resonate with you. So please, if the piles resonate with you, go listen to the song, please. And if you love the song, put a comment and be like, yo, this song is perfect to my situation. Let me know, okay? Please like the video if you guys like the video. Subscribe to my channel if you guys want to get a personal reading. As always, the information is in the description box. And I also wanted to say I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. I don't care if it's 2 subscribers. Like, I really appreciate it. I really am glad that you guys are liking the information that I'm putting out there. My goal is really just to help you guys, so I'm glad that you guys are feeling helped. I hope that's what the subscriptions are about. Or whatever it's about. Shoot, if you just like listening to me talk, that's fine too. Whatever you're here for, I appreciate you. So I'm going to put the link, or I'm going to put the timestamps in the description if you want to just jump ahead to the reading. But really quick, before I get into the reading, I think I only said it in one of the piles, or I'm not sure. I'm going to talk about the Mercury retrograde. So if you really don't want to hear about it, you can skip ahead and you can get to your pile. But I really just wanted to say that the Mercury retrograde is not something to be feared. It's the perfect time. It's time that's given to us to reflect on our past mistakes, past relationships, past whatever things come up for you during the Mercury retrograde. That is a time to heal from that situation, because it's usually something from the past. And it's a gift because it's usually, we're always making decisions. We're always in this space of making decisions. So like maybe you're starting a new relationship, maybe you're starting a new job, maybe you're thinking about buying a house, maybe you're thinking about, doing something, but you're making a decision. And with the Mercury retrograde, it's a perfect time to, if you are about to make a decision, it's a perfect time for you to rethink whatever it is that's going on so that you can change your direction into the right way. It's a perfect time for a shift in energy changes. Shifting your focus from one thing to something else, or realizing something about a situation because you're reflecting on the past things that have happened in the past. So it's not a time to start new things because it's a time where you're reflecting. So you don't want to start new contracts. So no new relationships. You can date, but don't make it official. Don't sign any contracts. Marriages, don't buy any homes. I really just wanted to let people know that, because I feel like, there's like this crazy like doomsday vibe about the Mercury retrograde, and it's actually a really beautiful time. It's a really beautiful time. It's a really great time, and it can give you, if you know how to use it correctly to your advantage, you can use it to make really great strides in your life, in your learning process. So all right, guys. I think that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions of what you want to hear, what kind of videos you want in the future. Let me know if the song resonates with you, the piles, whatever, in the comments. All right, you guys, see you at your pile. Bye. I'm just going to give you some time to meditate on whichever pile. You can pick it by whichever song you think you want to pick like what number, and you're like, oh, I think I want to see what the song is behind number 3. You can pick it that way, or you can just look at the piles, whatever. Just let your intuition guide you. You can use your finger. Sometimes I do that. Run my finger on the screen, pick a pile. So, all right. Hey guys. So if you picked pile number 1, this is going to be your reading. Remember, I'm going to shuffle out the oracle card at the end. So let's get right into it. So with the 7 of Swords here, there's this energy of deceit. Either you are being deceitful or someone else is being deceitful. And it has to do with love with the Ace of Cups. Love is about emotions. It's about an offer of love, new beginnings in love. There's this energy of being deceitful about it. And I think it has to do with the 7 of Cups. And the energy of the 7 of Cups is like having too many choices, but also having an illusion about your choices. So there's something that you're being deceitful about that has to do with your choices and what you want in this new beginning, what you want in this new love that you're looking for. With the 5 of Wands in reverse, though, and this was the only card that came out in reverse, I was actually surprised. I usually don't like reading reversals, but I was like, if it comes out in reverse, I'll take it. It could be that you're scared of conflict. I think your inability or willingness to make a choice is coming from this energy of the 5 of Wands in reverse, which is about being scared of conflict. The end of conflict, that's the energy is wanting to end conflict. And you wanting to end the conflict, you're not making a choice. It's like you don't want to upset this person because you think if you say what you have to say, or if you make this choice, you're like too aware of this other person, or the illusion, like I was saying about the 7 of Cups is about illusions, having like false illusions about what you want in a situation, not being able to see all the things. So like you can see like he's looking at those cups, but like the energy behind it is like, even if he was to pick one of them, does he know if that is actually going to come with the cup? Does he know what's going to be on the inside of the cup? That's the idea behind the card as well. Like what you see may not always be what you get. And that's there's that energy here. And then with the 5 of Wands in reverse, it's like being scared of conflict. So I think there's a situation like you aren't making a choice about something, or you're being disillusioned about something that you think you want because there's this fear of conflict or this need to come out of conflict. And then we see that repeated with the 6 of Swords, which is about moving into calmer waters. And then with the King of Swords, that's that mental clarity. So it's like, and it's crazy how they're like kind of like adjacent. It's like stories like either which way, but like the 7 of Cups here, like the solution to this 7 the solution to this 7 of Cups energy is this King of Swords energy, which is about mental clarity, knowing what's in those cups and making a decision. And then the 6 of Swords is coming out of this 5 of Wands energy, coming out, it's in reverse, and then you have it directly adjacent, and it's like you want to leave this conflict and come into this, but in order to do this, in order to come out of the conflict, you have to be in this King of Swords energy, which is about mental clarity, which is about swift, not even swift communication, but just clear, honest communication. And then with the 4 of Cups, it's like someone's offering something. So it seems like there either is an offer or will be an offer in the future, and you're gonna need to make a choice. But in order to make a choice, you have to know what it is that you want. You have to know what's in this cup that's being offered. But you also have to know what's in your cups. You have to know what you have to offer, and what is this person trying to offer you that's going to be better than your cups, because that's important too. And then with the Two of Wands, like it literally says, I focus on what I want and make it happen. Like you need to continuously focus on your cups until you get this cup that you want. But in order to get the cup that you want, in order to get the offer that you want, you have to be in this King of Swords energy of having mental clarity of what you actually want, knowing what your choices are, but what's behind those choices. What other hidden things or agendas do people have, or agendas do you have? Like, are you clear and honest about what you want? Or are you being deceitful with this Seven of Swords here? I don't know why I'm having such trouble today. But then with the Nine of Swords, you know, I'm the energy is like kind of heavy, like it's like, but I was really excited when I saw the Nine of Wands, and it's a weird card to be excited about. But when the reason why I was excited when I saw the Nine of Swords was because I was like, this situation is causing you, or will cause you, so much anxiety, so much grief. Like you are trying to figure this out. You are trying to figure this out. And that's what makes me happy. And then with the Queen of Swords, I was very happy to see the Queen of Swords as the clarifying energy, because this is what's needed to come out of this. And she is the queen to the king here. And I was like, they made sure that I got, you know, because I was like, I'm using two different decks. It's interesting that I didn't get like one of this deck, one couple of this deck, and one couple of the other deck. That I got them both of the same deck to make sure that the message was seen. This Queen of Swords, and she talks about, I protect what matters to me. And like he's looking at his cups. And what I was saying about knowing what's in your cups and knowing what you have to offer, so that you can get into this Queen of Swords energy, which will help you clear this anxiety, this stress that you're going to be going through or are going through because of this offer. You're not getting what you want in this offer because this person doesn't know what you want. Because you're not being clear about what you want. So in order to be clear about what you want, you have to look at your cups, look at what you have to offer, come in with the mental clarity, make a decision with the Two of Wands, because it's about making a decision, but also focusing on what you want, which is what's in those cups, what you want, what you have. And then coming through with the Queen of Swords energy, protecting what matters to you, which are the things that you want, what you're focusing on, what you have to give. And then not allowing people in your life that aren't giving you those things that you want. Because now you know what you want. Obviously, after all this anxiety. I'm hoping you don't have to go through the anxiety because you're watching this video. But as all things go, you probably will still have to or are going through it. But I was really excited to see the couple here. I feel like you're going to figure this situation out. I really do. It really is a simple solution. The thing with the Mercury retrograde, the thing that's really been bothering me about, like, I feel like when I watch, like, because I watch pick a card readings too. I watch other tarot videos. And I feel like there's like this negative connotation with the Mercury retrograde. It's like people are like, it's something to be feared. But one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video, and one of the great things about the Mercury retrograde, if you know what it is, you can use it to your advantage. The Mercury retrograde is about looking back in the past. Yes, you always get old flames show up, old people that you used to have connections with show up, but it's also in your mind. And it's also a great time to reflect on the past. Reflect on the past, though, in a way where you are learning from your mistakes. That's what the Mercury retrograde is about. It's about looking in the past. Yes, having those fond memories. Yes, having nostalgia. Yes, thinking about those great memories that you had with somebody in the past. That person's probably thinking of that, and then they hit you up. Like, that's how that goes. But if you take the time to really reflect, really think about things that you've done in the past that haven't worked out, that aren't working out so well for you in the future. That's what the Mercury retrograde is about. You use that time that you're reflecting, that time that that energy is really heavy on you, of looking back. And you use that to reflect on past relationships, things that you've done in the past in a relationship. So not making decisions or not being clear about what you want in a relationship, and then being upset when somebody is giving you, being always unsatisfied or always bored of something or someone, and looking for the next best thing because you're not being open and honest about the things that you want, or you don't even know what you want. And this stuff is, you know, if you're looking at the spread the way the spread is, this is past and then present, future. So this is it needs to be in the past. It should be in the past, but it's something that's in the past that's affecting you today. And that's what the Mercury retrograde is about. And that's why this information is coming up right now. If I'm sure right now you are thinking or were thinking of people of your past, or someone from your past has already hit you up, or they will. When that person hits you up, or when someone from your past, when you hear from someone from your past, don't be so quick to be like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I mean, if you don't want to talk to that person, don't talk to that person. What I'm telling you is that person that reaches out to you during Mercury retrograde, that is a perfect time to learn from whatever happened in that relationship. Was that a relationship where you weren't getting what you needed or wanted out of the relationship? Why weren't you getting what you needed and what you wanted out of the situation? And then where did that lead you to? Were you ever honest about it? Were you ever open about it? Like, do you get what I'm saying? I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again, but I want to get the point. I'm trying to get the point across in different ways, but I feel like I'm saying the same thing. And I also wanted to point out with the Queen of Swords, you know, people always look at the Queen of Swords as a negative card, and I really don't like that. I love the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords, she doesn't allow people in her space, she has this sword and she's ready. She's ready for the fight. She's ready to cut people out of her life that do not serve her. She protects what matters to her, and what matters to her are the things that she wants. Her cups here, her family, her love for herself. She's protecting that. And she's the queen. She has to protect herself. She can't allow just anyone near her, because if she does that, you know, she could be killed. Like, people always want to kill the queen and the king. So she's protecting herself. So I love the Queen of Swords. She's learned from her lessons. She's gotten to this point where she is the queen and she's the top of her suit. So she's the queen, and she knows if somebody comes up to me and they're giving me something that I don't like what's in that cup, I'm going to continue to focus on my cups, and I'm going to cut them out of my life. And that's what the energy is here. But it's also being honest about what it is that you need, so that you can get it and accept nothing less. And then with the Judgment card, you know, the Judgment card talks about judging other people too harshly. And I think it's going to be this offer that comes in the future, or that has come in, because you're not sure about what you want, because you haven't made that decision, because you haven't been clear about it. You know, you're judging this offer, like you're looking at your cups, like what you got in your cup don't amount to what I have in mine. And you may be judging this person for what they're trying to offer you, because you don't even know what you want to be in that cup. Like, you have to take these swords out of your mind, put it here, be ready to fight for what you want. Don't stress about the people that aren't giving you what you want, or the people that aren't coming in with these offers that you want. Look for the offer that you do want. Figure out what it is that you want, and then focus on that offer and accept nothing less. And that really is what the message is with the Queen of Swords, and then the Judgment card as well. So I think I'm ready to do your angel messages. So this is from the Whispers of Love. I'm gonna get some advice. So this card says, take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So let me read the message for that one. All right. So many rewards will come to you when you love openly. Your care, affection, and appreciation will help others and create more love for you. Let your fear go and give the love you are longing to receive. You will find that it is one and the same. Allow love and relationships to evolve in your life. Life progresses and grows naturally. Be your authentic self. Pay attention to what your heart is saying to you. There is a wonderful opportunity coming your way. A young couple rides over turbulent water in a boat with no oars. A face in the distance watches over them. There is much you cannot control, but you can govern how you feel. It can be difficult to get to the next phase in a relationship while fear is blocking you. There are always angels or guides beside you. You can rely on them when you're looking for extra support. Wow, guys. I really feel like there's going to be an offer coming your way, and right now is really the time for you to focus on what you want. Focus on what you want. You know, make a choice and then be clear and open and honest about it. And then, you know, and once you get to that point, like once you get in this Queen of Swords energy where you're not accepting less than what you want or what you know that you deserve, it's going to be you're not going to have to worry about people hurting you or people doing things to you, because you're not going to accept that. And if it happens, like, you're just going to be like, okay, like, we don't have to talk anymore. There's no need for the anxiety and the fear. Once you start realizing who you are, what you deserve, what you want, what you're going to accept, and cutting those people out of your life that don't deserve to be there because they're not coming in with the right offer. But there's going to be an offer coming in, and if you don't know what you want, you may cut this person out. So they're asking you to take a chance on love, because I think there's going to be a love offer coming in that you need to be looking at. You won't be able to see it for what it is if you don't know what you want. You won't be able to see how great it is if you don't know what you want. So let's do your song. And I didn't even... Wow. Okay. So the song that I picked for your video was How Will I Know by Whitney Houston. And wow, I picked the song before because I obviously shuffled out the angel messages. And I didn't even know what the message was going to be. But the song, How Will I Know? Please, you guys, listen to the song. Even if you've heard it already, like, listen to the song again. Like, she's literally talking about, how will I know that he really loves me? Like, how will I know that this is a good offer? How will I know that this isn't someone that's going to hurt me? And because you got to figure out what you want. Okay, guys. I'm done lecturing y'all. I hope you guys got the message. I hope you guys have, if this video resonated with you, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy making the video. Good luck with everything. I really hope you guys, well, you know, through the Mercury retrograde, don't be afraid of this energy. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's actually a really good energy and a really good time to let go of these past things that you've been carrying around with you, things that you didn't even know, things from relationships that you probably forgot about. This is the perfect time to reflect on that and learn those lessons so that in the future, you will not be afraid to take a chance on love. So, all right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hey, guys. If you picked pile number 2, this is going to be your reading. So I took the liberty of laying out all of the cards because I wanted to just jump right into the reading after I say a few things. So I'm going to actually shuffle out the oracle card at the end of your reading to give you the advice, and then I'm going to read the song that I picked for you at the end of the video. Please go listen to this song. Like, I can't say that enough. Please go listen to the song. Even if you've heard it, listen to it again. Think about your situation. Think about whatever I said here and listen to it. There's a reason why I chose each song. And I chose the song after I meditated on each pile and everything like that. So it really ties in with everything that's going on here in the cards and everything that I said. So, all right, let's get right into it. So, here we have the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles here is about an offer coming in. It's an offer of stability, new beginning in stability, or new beginning in earthly things. So like maybe someone's like they want to move in with you or something, or like they want to give you something. Like there's a new opportunity coming in to create stability in that scene. There's like a lot of pentacles here in this reading, even though this came out as a relationship reading. I was trying to do higher self, but if this is what your higher self needs to hear, then by all means I will deliver that message. So there's an offer coming in from this King of Wands. This King of Wands is very passionate. They're very sure about what they want. They have no problem coming to get it. There was an offer, or is an offer coming in. And then with the Ace of Swords, this person is very honest, or they are going to be very honest with you. I got the energy that there hasn't been honesty in the past, or there hasn't been this openness in the past, but they're coming in with, I mean, I'm just looking at those two big hands. Like when I pulled the cards, like I was like, wow, like the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, like they're like offer, like it's the offer of stability, this offer of truth. And this truth is going to have to do with this person. Maybe it's a situation, maybe I'm not sure what it's. I think maybe it's a situation where they were being overly sensitive or overly emotional. Like when I saw the King of Cups, like I'm like, there's an offer coming in. Why is the King of Cups in reverse? Like, all right, he's passionate, but I don't want him to not have no emotions. But that's not what it's about. He's overly emotional. So this person, whoever this person is that's coming in with this stability, coming in with this truth, they are also overly emotional. And I think that there's a situation that may have happened in the past that has maybe caused them to act overly emotional, or I'm not sure, or maybe they're overly emotional about you and they're kind of sensitive to things. But with the Knight of Wands, the reason why I said I feel like this is a situation that's happened before, like something is related to something that's happened. Obviously it's in the past, but it's also with the Knight of Wands energy. The Knight of Wands is someone that moves really fast. They come in with that wand and they're like, yeah, I want to lay you down. I don't know, like they're just coming in with an offer and it's real fast, and it's so fast that they like drive past you and you're like, but I thought there was an offer. Okay. So, but then you have the King of Wands here. Now it's like the King of Wands and the stability and the truth. And like, listen, I'm a little overly emotional, or I was. And there is going to be a celebration, or there is a celebration. Someone wants a celebration. I definitely know someone wants a celebration, because the Five of Pentacles is under that. And that's about feeling lack, about being left out in the cold, about not getting something that you want. And that's this Three of Cups here, this celebration, this coming together, it's just like the feeling of like a great party. Like, you know, when you go to like a great party with like really good people that you care about, and like y'all celebrating, like you remember those types of things, and like that's what is wanting to be happening. Why am I talking like that? That's something that you want, or this person wants to happen in the present moment, or it should be happening, but there's this Five of Pentacles energy. And it could be that someone needs to be honest about that. But then I got really excited when I saw the King of Pentacles. I got really excited because that was like coming after the clarification with the Five of Pentacles. And I was like, I mean, why are you feeling like this lack? You know, you guys should be celebrating. But then, you know, with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles under it, it's really great energy, because it's about you guys working together. It's about, literally, I'm going to okay, the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles talks about working together. Like, he's up here and they're like, oh no, maybe you should put a little higher or something. Like, they're helping him. It's about working together, and they're building this church. That's what the Three of Pentacles is about. It doesn't show you in this card. So I'm like, but in this one, you see it. They're working together. They're working towards this goal. They're working towards this higher form of relationship. So you guys are working towards something greater than what you had in the past, or what maybe the energy that they were in before was like this coming and going energy. But you guys are both working towards this. You want to work towards it. This person is coming to tell you they want to work towards it, or you guys are working towards it. But that's how you get to the King of Pentacles, because you want the stability, you want the truth, you want this coming together. Someone's not being honest about it, but they want the coming together. And the way that you get to the stability, the way that you get what you want, this higher commitment, this, you know, maybe moving in. And I said the moving in together. Maybe you guys are trying to move in together. Like, you want that. They want that. But the way that you get to it is working together, working on the stability, working on not being in this Knight of Wands, like fast moving energy. You have to work on not doing that and getting to this King of Pentacles energy. Yeah, and then you'll have the celebration. You'll have the celebration when you guys come together and you work on this. You build this foundation. That's what this deck is about. There's a foundation that needs to be built in this relationship that you are in, or thinking about being in, or will be in, this offer that's coming in. There's a need for building a foundation with someone before you can get this house. So like, you're working on the house, and then it's, when I show my work, others give support. So like, you guys got to work on this together, support each other, help this person get to this King of Pentacles. You guys get to this King of Pentacles together. And then with the Hierophant, like I was saying, like about this higher level of commitment that you both are trying to get to. Maybe it's moving in together. Maybe it's just, you know, being together, whatever it is, whatever the offer is. When I pulled these cards, I was drawn to the two people at the bottom. Like, whenever I look at this card, I always see this main person, because they're like big and they're wearing red. So like, you're drawn to them the most. But when I pulled this in your spread, I was so drawn to these two people. And I was like, wow, I never really noticed them in the card. And it's like these two people coming together, like realizing that that's what they have to do in order to get to this point that they want to get to. They have to work together. And then with the Ten of Swords in reverse, you're going to be accepting some kind of reality. You're going to be realizing, I'm hoping realizing that it's going to be either you're going to realize that you guys can work together, or you guys can't work together. But I feel like you're going to realize that you can, because I was drawn to the two people at the bottom of the card, and they're like, realizing that, you know, that's all they have to do. Work together, come together under this union, under this commitment to each other. And that's how they get to this place that they want to be at. I'm hoping that that's the reality that you come to. But it could be the reality that this person is always going to be this Knight of Wands, and that you need to move on if you want this higher commitment. But with the Five of Pentacles and feeling this lack of, you know, feeling lack with the Three of Cups, the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, wanting this Three of Cups, like I feel like you should speak up about it, especially with this Ace of Swords, because if you are feeling like you want celebration and you're lacking that, or you want this happiness, this great thing with someone, the best way to figure out if they're gonna be this Knight of Wands is to speak up and be like, yo, like, I really want stability with you. And they're gonna be like, no. Or they're gonna be like, yeah, you're right, I want stability with you too. Like, let's figure out how we can do this together. And I really do feel like, because these are in your future, this King of Pentacles energy and this working together, you guys are going to be working together to get to this higher commitment and come to this realization that you need to come together to do this higher commitment, to come to this higher commitment. And I'm really hoping that the Knight of Wands energy will go away. You know, when you're trying to, say someone is offering you to move in together, if you guys are trying to move in together, if you guys are trying to, even if you're just trying to build a relationship with someone, it's very important to build a foundation. It's very important to learn, and what I mean by foundation is like, learn about this person, learn about the things that they like, the things that are important to you, or important to them and important to you. I mean, obviously you have to know what you want too, but you have to learn about what things are important to them. You have to learn about what things they like to do. Like, what if they like blasting music at 2 a.m., you know, on a Saturday night, and your idea of a good time is laying in the house? I mean, you guys could theoretically, you know, try to work that out, but eventually it would get to a point where you're like, this ain't gonna work for me no more. Like, I can't keep listening to your music at 2 a.m. and I'm trying to relax. And then that person is like, well, but this is what I do. This is me. This is, I hope y'all get the point. I hope you guys get the point. I really do. It's all about stability. It's all about foundation. It's all about working on this chapel, working on getting to the King of Pentacles together, working on getting to this next level of commitment together. You know, that is what your higher self is trying to tell you. So I hope that made sense. You know, this kind of wealth that he has with the King of Pentacles too. It's like, this isn't something that you can build from a day. Like, it takes time. It took him time to get to this. I mean, some kings are born into it, obviously, but it still even takes time to, you can be born into being a king, and then you get there and like stuff starts messing up with, you know, the economy or whatever. And because you're not a good king. In order to have this kind of wealth, you have to be a good king. And in order to be a good king, it takes a lot of learning. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of working on things. You know, the Hierophant is also about higher learning. And I feel like that also speaks to this spread as well. You know, building the foundation and learning about each other, getting to know each other, you know, getting to know each other and getting to know whatever it is you need to know about this offer, whatever it is you need to know about this truth that's coming in, so that you can get out of this, so you can figure out if this person is going to be the Knight of Wands, always in that energy, or are they going to take the time to build with you? And like I said, I really do think that they are. I really do. I think whatever the situation is, it's going to work out. But I'm getting to the point where I'm repeating myself over and over. So let's do your oracle card. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. So we have focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Okay. 24. It's easy to see the faults in other people. Think of the positive characteristics of the people in your life. Remember the things that caused you to love them in the first place. Focusing on the love will change and heal any negativity that is there. You may be experiencing a rough patch with someone you share a relationship with. Work towards turning things around. How you perceive a situation has a lot to do with how you feel about it. Be good to people no matter who they are or what role they play in your life. When you approach relationships with a positive mindset, you reinforce the love in your life. Strive to be supportive and loving. Foster the good in others, and the return will be tenfold. A wood nymph offers her hand to a dragon. Dragons symbolize power, magic, and balance. The orange, yellow, and green tones in the card point to a relationship, communication, and healing. A situation may feel intimidating, but you have the tools to get on track. I'm sorry, guys. I find it so funny when the oracle messages come out, like, just agreeing with what I've been saying, because, you know, it's like they're agreeing with what I'm saying. So the advice here is to focus on love. You know, look for the good in everyone. Look for the good in the situation, because that's what's going to get you guys to be able to work together. You may be dealing with someone that did come in hot in the past and came in with all this energy, and then, you know, they left you feeling left out in the cold, and you were like, well, what happened to this Three of Cups? What happened to this celebration we were working on, this higher level of commitment that we were working on? What happened to this stability that we were supposed to be working on? And I think just focusing on love, not focusing on that energy of the past, and, you know, focusing on what you guys can do to work together to get to this point. If that's really where you want to be, if you want this commitment with this person, it's literally working together. And the way that you guys work together is by focusing on the things that you love about each other and getting to know each other, building that foundation. Like I was saying, you know, it was like relationship, communication, and healing, like coming in with communicating about this lack of celebration, this feeling that you're having about wanting to celebrate and not being able to celebrate the relationship, and figuring out how you guys can get back on track together, figuring out how you can move in if it's moving in together, or be in a relationship with someone if that's what it is. But whatever this commitment is that you're looking for, the solution is working together. That's what your higher self wants you to know. And to focus on love, because focusing on the things you love about this person is going to remind you, like the Mercury retrograde. It's a perfect time for nostalgia, thinking about the past, thinking about the things that have happened in the past, reflecting on it, and feeling a sense of joy, remembering the good times. Remember the good times you had with this person, and then figure out how you get back there, what you guys can do to get back to that place. And how you guys can build this foundation and not be in this Knight of Wands energy, fast moving energy. You want to have this relationship built on a stable ground if it's going to get to the Hierophant. All right. So your song is Slow Down, and the song is by Skip Marley, and it's featuring her. So like I said, guys, please go listen to the song. Listen to the song. Please listen to it. I'm telling you, it's a great song. It speaks perfectly to the situation. Even if you heard it before, listen to it again. And I hope it helps you get through this Mercury retrograde, get through this situation. That was kind of where I was going with the song too. Like, songs help me through situations. And like, whenever I'm out of that situation, I'll listen to the song again and I'll be like, wow, like I remember how I was feeling during that time. Like I was upset about this, and like music hits me in that way. So this song is a good song. Like this situation that you're dealing with, I think is a good song, for you. And that was what I was trying to do with picking the songs. So if you guys liked the video, if this resonated with you, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I want to say I really appreciate all of you guys that liked my video, watched my video. I mean, I wasn't expecting the watches that I, as many people to watch my video as they did. The people to subscribe, like, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. That means so much to me. You guys have no idea, like, none at all. I wasn't expecting one. So to have the few that I have, like, someone may look at it and be like, you ain't even got no subscribers. I look at it and I'm like, I got 20 people want to listen to me. They like what I'm saying. Like, that's how I see it. Like, I'm grateful for it. So I appreciate you guys. I don't care how many it is. It could be 2. I still would appreciate it. I appreciate you guys for liking the video. I really do. And, if you guys want a personal reading, it's in the description box. I have all the information there. You can just send me an email and the pricing information is there. And I'll tell you all about the payment and all that. But I want to get you guys the reading. So send me an email if you guys are interested in a reading. You see the price, tell me which reading you would like, what you would like it to be about, whatever you want to tell me about the situation. But I like a challenge, so you really don't have to tell me much. I like to just pick the cards, talk about it, get your oracle cards. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Good luck with everything, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so if you picked pile number 3, this is going to be your reading. So I took the liberty of spreading out the cards because I wanted to say a few things and then I wanted to jump right into the reading. So the first thing I wanted to say is I'm going to be shuffling out the oracle card at the end to get the message from your higher self. What does your higher self want you to know? What's the direct message from them? And then the song, I'm going to tell you what the song is at the end. Please go listen to it, guys. Please. I cannot say this enough. If this pile resonates with you, go listen to that song. There's a reason I chose it. It's something to help you get through the situation, something that helped me. I would have used this song to help me get through this situation. This pile was actually the pile I resonated with the most. I was like listening to the song that I chose to get into the energy, and I got inspired to like write about something else. Like I was like very comfortable here. Like I was like, this feels like my energy. Like I resonated the most with this pile. So all right. But the King of Wands here, this is all about passion. I think there's this passionate connection you have with someone. You're coming out of this energy of healing the past with the Lover's card here. But like with the High Priestess, what I got was it's like you met someone or you know who you're meant to be with. Like it's like that kind of energy. Like you saw something or you met someone, this person that you have this connection with, and you were like, that's who I'm meant to be with, or this is what I'm meant to do. But I really think it's about a relationship. Like you saw this person and you're like, that's the person that I'm meant to be with. And so you're working on that. And with the Lover's card, with the Lover's card in reverse, it's about, that's what I was talking about with the healing. It's like you were going through this situation in the past where you weren't taking ownership of the things that happened in the past or the things that have gotten you to the point where you're at in your life. And you got up and you were like, you know what? I'm getting out of this. And then you saw something or you saw someone and you realize like, no, you're like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. This is the person that I'm meant to be with. But with the Four of Swords, and that the healing energy is like, it's literally repeating itself. So I'm stumbling over my words. But like the Four of Swords, that's about healing too. You're coming out of this healing energy. And when you were coming out of this healing energy, I think maybe is when you met this person. Like maybe you were coming out of a relationship and you met this person and you were like, oh, that's who I'm meant to be with. And, that kind of, maybe it started your healing process. But the ability, you got knowledge of something or you learned about your intuition through this healing process. It was something that helped you learn how to use your intuition. But right now we have the situation going on where there needs to be there's no mental clarity and there's some imbalance going on. So either in this relationship or the situation you're dealing with, there's some kind of imbalance with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And there's no mental clarity about it because the King of Swords is in reverse. So he when he's upright, he's got, his sword is very swift. Like he cuts off people that aren't communicating. Like it needs to be clear, honest, open communication, nothing less. That's how you speak to a king. Like, you have to say exactly what you have to say and nothing else. You don't get to say anything else. And there's a need for that because there's this imbalance, and there's the sense of not being honest about the imbalance, or not being honest about the way it's making you feel, because we have the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. So it's like you're not even being honest with yourself about this imbalance here. And that's coming up in the future. So I'm like, in the near future. So I think really just the message is for the Mercury retrograde. So around this time, you're going to start being dishonest. It's like this deceit about the fact that you're lacking something, the fact that there's this imbalance, and it's making you feel this way. But then with the Magician card, it's like you literally have all the tools that you need. I mean, the Hierophant is all about higher learning. You've gone through this healing. You've gone through this process of healing things, and or you will know, you'll realize, this pile is asking you to have strength. Your higher self is asking you to have strength to realize that you are this magician. You have this power within you. You have all the wisdom, the knowledge that you need. I mean, Jesus Christ, like, we have the High Priestess energy, and we have the Hierophant energy, and the Magician. Like, that's so powerful. Your intuition that you gain from this healing process, that is the intuition that you need to use to figure out. Like, I didn't even get much information with your pal, honestly, but I just felt so comfortable in your energy because it felt like mine. You already know what is making you feel this way. You're just being deceitful about there's a need to figure out what is making you feel this lack. What is making you feel this way? What is making you feel this imbalance? And the only way to figure that out is to put the King of Swords upright, to have the strength to be realistic with yourself and say, okay, I'm really feeling this lack, like something's lacking here. Being honest about that, and then learning what it is so that you can put it right. But I don't even know what the situation, like, it's hard for me to even tell you what the situation is, because really your higher self is telling you, use your strength that you gained from this healing that you just did. Use your intuition, because you know how to use your intuition. You know how to do it. I mean, for me, what I usually do is I meditate. I meditate to gain access to my intuition. And I think it's probably different for other people, but I've learned to clear my mind. And it kind of happens for me in different ways. Sometimes I'll ask myself a question. Like, I'll be like, how would I mean, it always starts with me quieting my mind. So I always have to quiet my mind. I always have to meditate, get all of those thoughts out of the way. And then I will say, if I was a friend, what would I say to you? What would I tell this person to do? If this person came to me and said, I'm feeling this lack in this relationship, and I don't know how to tell this person, what would I say to them? And I would be like, girl, you got to say something. Like, you got to get this mental clarity. You need to figure out why you're feeling that way, because you can't go on feeling that way. Like, why would you want to continue to feel like you're missing something and you're not even being honest about it? That's how I access my intuition. That was the whole point of the story. I got sidetracked. That's how I gain access to my intuition. I quiet my mind, but I'm sure you have your own way. But I think your higher self is telling you, you know what the situation is. You know how to get yourself out of this situation. You know what you need to do. You know how to fix it. Figure out what's lacking. Figure out what's not in balance. Have the strength. Maybe you're going to need to remove yourself from this person for a while. And maybe that scares you because you're worried that when you come back, they won't be around. But take a day. It doesn't even have to be like, if you're feeling confused about something, or if you're feeling like some imbalance in a situation and you're not happy with it and you need to figure out why you're not happy, take a day from this person and be like, yo, like, I need to just be by myself today. Like, I need a moment. And then take that time to get out of that situation, so you're not directly in the energy that's confusing you, that's pressing on you. You can clear yourself of that energy and then really think about what it is. Like the Mercury retrograde is a perfect time for reflection. It's a perfect time for going back in the past and reflecting on those things that have gotten you to this point. So, but you know how to do that with this healing and with the high priestess. You already know. You've gone through this before. So like, I feel like I'm just like, I really felt like I'm talking to myself. Like, girl, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Or, I'm sorry, not girl, but I'm saying girl because I'm a girl. Like, girl, you know what you're supposed to be doing. Sorry guys, someone walked in. So the way that I access my intuition is I clear my mind, and I also wear amethyst. It gives you mental clarity, but I'm really just being guided to tell you, like, you know what you need to do. You have the clear knowing, like, you have the gift with the high priestess and the Hierophant. Like, you not only do you have the gift, but you've learned how to be this magician. You've learned how to, or you will, but it's gonna take strength. It's gonna take strength, and it's gonna take mental clarity of this imbalance that's going on. Whatever it has to do with this lack, this feeling of lack, this feeling of not having enough. Just let the thoughts come to you, meditate, look for the answers and believe that they will come to you. However it is you access your intuition. I'm really not getting much info. I wish I could get more info. Like, I'm really trying, but your higher self really wants you to know you got to do this on your own. So, you know how to do it. And so, because you have intuition, I think intuition and like knowing it's kind of connected to the moon. I have a very close relationship with the moon and the cycles. So I wanted to actually pull from the Moonology oracle cards for your oracle cards. So I thought maybe we could get some, clear answers. Some kind of clear advice, because your reading was so unclear. Okay. Well, not unclear. I hope it was clear, but there wasn't much info on the situation, the actual situation at hand. So. A time for healing. Balsamic moon. Okay. I hope I said that right. Like balsamic dressing. Okay. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and everyone in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know that someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Wow. Okay, so I was talking about that whole intuition thing. Powerful insight can be had. listen to the guidance, wait to hear from the guidance of the universe. Like, your higher self is literally telling you, like, you know how to access this information that you need. You know how to figure out what this imbalance is. Is everyone healed? Is everyone, what did it say? Do not pretend like everything is okay. Don't paper over this imbalance and this clarity that you need. You're missing this clarity. Don't wash over this. Don't paper over this feeling, because you need to figure out why you're feeling that way. You need to get in your strength, follow your intuition, access your intuition, your learning, become the magician. Create your reality. If something isn't going well for you, or if you're feeling this lack, cut it out of your life. Create your reality. That's literally what the magician does. Oh no, the sword's on the table. I was gonna say it's in his hand, but he don't need the sword in his hand anymore, because he's just like waving his wand. He just waves it now. Like, he's like, oh, you're not working for me? Okay, bye. And it's so easy. It's easy for him now, because he's gone through everything. He's gone through everything, all of this whole path to get these things. And that's what you got in your healing. You went through all of this to get your wand, to get your ability to create your reality, because you know what you want, and you know how to cut people out of your life that give you this imbalance. It's time for you to figure out how to access that energy that you use for your healing. It's a time for healing, and a time to use your strength to create your reality. Well, not yet. The Mercury retrograde is the time for the healing. To go back, figure out why you're feeling this lack, what happened in the past that's making you feel this way now, and figure out what you're going to do about it. So, the song that I picked for your pile is Treehouse by James Arthur, and I don't know how to pronounce that, and I'm not going to mess that up, so I know my handwriting's kind of mushed together, I'm sorry. But the song is Treehouse. I'm pretty sure if you just put in by James Arthur, the song will come up. Please listen to the song, guys. Like, when I listened to that song, I didn't even, because your reading was so, like, mysterious, I had no idea, like, what the actual situation was. I didn't pick a song for, like, a day. It took me till the next day to pick a song, and I was literally just listening to my playlist, and I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. Like, this is a song that I listen to and I just enjoy the song. I don't think about, because the song it's just like a happy song. Like, it's a happy song that makes you like dance, and like the words are good enough to where you're just enjoying the music. Like, you just enjoy the song. It's a good song to enjoy, and when you're enjoying the song, you're in the moment. And that's how I access my intuition. That's the meditating, bringing myself into the moment. So, and then it's also about spending time, like I was saying about the strength card. Maybe you need strength to be away from this person for a while to figure out what it is that you need. This is a song I listen to like when I want to be alone. Like, when I'm like tired of being around everyone and everything, and like I'm just like all that pent up energy, and like I'm just like, oh, like I'm sick of y'all, and like I'll put this song on, and like I said, like I'm enjoying the music, and I'm like, yes, back to the moment, like, all right, I'm good now, I'm good. So anyways, good luck with your situation, guys. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it resonated with you, please like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'm really appreciative of all the subscribers, all the views on my last video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I really appreciate you guys. And if you would like a personal reading, I have my email in the description, and the prices are down there too. I don't know why. Okay, anyways, that just like escaped me. So yes, the prices are in the description. My email's in the description if you would like to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of the people that have already donated to my channel. You guys are awesome. And I know I don't have that many subscribers yet, but I appreciate every single one of you. I really want you guys to know that. I really do. Really appreciate you guys. So I hope you guys well during this time of confusion, but you know how to get through it. I know how to get through it. You know how to get through it. We're going to be okay. So have a great week, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.